Hello, mga katribo. Good afternoon, guys and dolls. We welcome you to another interesting and exciting episode of Spotlight. Okay, mga katribo, joining this afternoon is an actor, singer,
Wow.
and producer who moved to NYC, as in New York City, when she received a national scholarship for the American Musical Dramatic Academy's Musical Theater Program. We call it AMDA.
Right.
Kim?
She is also a wife
And it doesn't show.
yeah, you'll see that later.
She's so pretty.
Right? And a mother who graduated from UST, University
UST.
of Santo Tomas with a
Oh.
Bachelor of Arts degree in Communication Arts.
Muntik na yan ang kunin ko sa uste eh.
Okay. Oh, another one.
But as an actress, she played Kim in Miss Saigon.
that's really-
hot. Yeah, tama. Yeah. Kim in Miss Saigon in New Jersey and Colorado and originated the role of Hannah in Stinky Kids, the musical.
Wow, Miss Saigon talaga. Okay. She has performed in the United States, headlined in Japan, starred in Repertory Philippines, production of Little Women, the musical na napanood ko siya doon as Meg March and played the role of Megan in the first Filipino-American musical feature film The Girl Who Left Home. Wow, this lady is wow.
She's everywhere. And
Yeah.
so we're so proud. Makes us proud, Filipinos,
Yes,
you know?
right.
Anyway, mga kachibo, guys and dolls, it's all welcome. Miss Lora Nicolas Olaes.
Yay.
Welcome!
For that generous
So,
intro.
yeah.
Thanks.
So, welcome to this show. So, how are you muna bago tayo mag-start?
I'm good. We just arrived like only about a week ago, but I'm feeling good. Like I'm not jet lagged
Week
anymore.
ago?
It's like your DNA knows. Like you're back home. Get over that jet
Yeah,
lag.
the
All right,
DNA
okay.
knows. So it's automatically adjusted to the
Yeah, to the time,
to
yeah.
the weather, the time.
So, are you okay with the heat outside?
Surprisingly, I was telling everyone, I was like, it's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. I never go home around April, which
Right.
is around my birthday. But it's kind of drier heat than what I'm used to. Like, I feel like whenever I go here, it's usually super humid. But I don't know. Maybe naka-aircon lang ako parate.
Okay. Right.
I don't know. I was like, it's not as hot as I thought it would be. Because summers in New York are really hot. Like, it's Philippines, like, hot.
I've never been to New York during
90s to
summer.
90s to 100, really humid, like sweat, as in, yeah, like it's hot. So
Right.
I was expecting similar, but I was like, it's kind of drier heat. Am I crazy?
No, you're right.
It's drier heat. Okay,
Drier
thank
heat.
you.
So that's
Thank you,
understandable.
Thank you, Kuya Ricky, for validating me.
So, later on natin introduce yung kasama niya, okay?
mamaya talaga.
Mamaya, let's introduce
But
him.
Very
Okay?
interesting. And guys and dolls, you will really be entertained.
Right. So, teka, sister,
Okay,
di ba you're
so-
from UST as well? So, ayan,
Ayan.
uste.
Tinyan.
Yeah.
Okay.
God!
Go,
Okay,
Uste.
kita niyo na yung DNA ng mga taga-Uste.
Outcast naman ako. Uwi na ako.
Alam
Bye.
yan, oh.
No, seriously.
Okay, so
go.
who is Miss Lora Olaes? Who is she? Other than knowing that she's an actress,
Singer, and
producer.
Yeah.
Let's see first let's talk about first. Who is she?
Right.
Is this little girl from Little House on the Prairie?
I love that.
Ano ba maghalata yung
Right.
age? But anyway,
Yeah,
Laura, welcome to Spotlight, and we
Thank
wish
you so
to share with our katribo who Miss Laura is. Can you tell us where she was talking about the place where she grew up?
Yeah.
Just briefly, where did you grow up? Were you born here?
Are you
or-
really in New York ba talaga? Are you in Manila? Where?
All right. Are we gonna like how much time you have?
Just briefly.
Briefly, I was born and raised in Quezon City,
Okay.
and then I grew up in church singing, and I've been
That's where you were trained, I guess.
church and school, like ako yung suking performer kapag may mga program. In fact,
Default.
Default. In fact, they would take me
Default.
out of class to write scripts and like just like, oh, there's like a Teachers Day program. Can you like write the whole like skit or like a whole play about it? And then I would put the music. I was like everything, like director, I was like the director, actor, and like I find like music that fits, and I was just like the go-to person when it comes to any performing.
Okay.
So I started singing by the age of 3. We had these
wow.
in my room where I grew up. There's this huge bay windows where I would be using that as a theater, as my little mini theater at the age of 3. And my mom was that's one of her biggest regrets. It was like in the 80s. We didn't have like a camcorder, like it was just all in her in this memory of us.
Memory.
Yeah, so I would like memorize like Disney movies and just put it on in that bay window that I use as a stage.
Already at age of 3.
3.
Yeah.
That you are into performing.
Performing.
That you have
Yeah.
the talent.
Honestly, like looking back, I would say like 3. I think it's innate, but at the age of 5 is when I consciously made that decision that I wanted to be like Lea Salonga because I saw her. I saw her in the news briefly when she got Kim in Miss Saigon. I was 5 years old, and I was like,
Really?
that's what I want to be when I grow up. So yeah.
And what was the first song you learned?
Yeah, the
very first song.
Well, in the clips, it was Sun and Moon. And then I remembered
Okay.
like being in my parents' office, just walking around and just like humming Sun and Moon. I had no idea what it was about. I just liked the song and I liked her voice in it, and I was just imitating her. And that's kind of like my first voice lesson in a way, just like listening to Lea Salonga.
Yeah. Speaking of voice lesson, have you ever had any formal training, like in
Music.
like voice lessons?
I didn't really have any formal training until I was about 5th grade. One workshop, like just
That's
one summer
around
workshop.
10,
Yeah, I was like 10, 11 years
11
old, and I had a
years
recital, and hindi na naulit yun.
Bakit?
Masyado I don't know, like my summers are always busy. Like like I said, I grew up in church, so like vacation
you're
Bible
busy.
school, like, and when I became a teen, it was like the youth program. So I always had a busy summer.
Right.
I can't think of a summer where we're just like sitting doing nothing. Like it's always something.
So it was already after college when you moved to the U.S.
Yeah, so I moved to the U.S. in 2005. I graduated, with communication arts. In my head, I wanted to do something practical and maybe go back into advertising, PR, or marketing. But as fate would have it, I met the love of my life in that trip.
Fast forward.
He's also
Like,
Filipino.
He's also Filipino.
Okay.
I literally just asked him to take my picture, and we ended up walking and talking around the city until 5 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that was my New York moment.
It all began there.
It all began there, and then it was because of that. I mentioned that because it was because of that, me extending my stay in the U.S. instead of just like a month and then coming back to look for work. Since I just graduated, and nothing was like waiting for me. I haven't really done the application process or whatever. So I decided to extend that stay, and in 6 months, I auditioned for the American Musical and Dramatic Academy, AMDA, in New York, and then I got in with a national scholarship. So,
Oh, wow.
so like I following fall 2006, I was back, and the rest was history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were in the U.S. 2005, and when did you get married?
We got married 2009.
Oh, after
Yeah.
4 years. So
Yes.
it's not like after a few months.
No naman! 21 pa lang ako noon.
I think it's also fast forward.
Maybe in Alabama, that's what they do, but not in New York City.
Alabama.
Oh my God. I love that.
25 naman na ako noon.
Okay, going back. So in 2009, and then, can you share with us, you as, as a mayor, or as a wife rather, after you
2009 she got
2009,
I got
yes.
married 2009.
married. In America or here?
So we had like a civil wedding in America, and then we went back in 2010 to get, to get the big wedding with all our friends and
Okay.
family. And that was when I auditioned for Little Women, because Little Women was like one of my, just, I don't know, I dreamed of playing, a March sister, well, Joe March, but a March sister. Since I read the book when I was 12 years
Yes.
old, I was like, I want to be a March sister so bad. So when I found out that it was like coming here, I was actually doing another show in Seattle. I was doing Flower Drum Song. And then I sent like a tape, like, please, like, consider me. Like, I'm coming home for my wedding.
Right.
And I sent that tape, and they were like, all right, we'll hold the Meg auditions for
Right.
you, because there are already 2 people they're considering for
Considering
Joe.
it for the role, yes.
So they held. I was like, all right, Meg, March sister, let's go. So I came back, literally had that audition. The night before,
Right.
I just flew in, and then the next day audition na.
Oh, wow.
It's
Tumbling,
interesting
tumbling.
to notice. She wants Kim, and then she wants
I was
also
about to say that. She's
Little-
so blessed.
Little Woman, and then-
Everything that she wishes.
Oh my
or
God!
she wishes
How
for,
do we you
She
po?
got it.
I manifested my life, I guess. I don't know.
I think it helps to be, you know,
Excuse me.
to be singing in the church.
Yes,
Yeah, that's your
maybe.
training. I mean, yeah. So,
Okay.
sorry. So, you actually fast forward to Little Women.
Women, okay.
We want to know about of course, you as Kim. So, how did you
Yeah,
land the
first-
role?
So
Of
that
course,
was,
you like Lea
kasi
Salonga,
right,
di ba?
I love-
Si Lea,
yeah.
right?
I
So,
think it's showing now, right?
yeah, currently playing in Manila. Yeah, right.
yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And that's also one of the reasons why I'm here, because I mean, I love the show. It's the show that
Yes.
basically got me to dream bigger than I ever would have for myself. You know, like we'd never really see like people taking the international stage, you know, a Filipino until like that happened. So
Right.
it was a big deal. Like I
Of
I
course
get this question a lot. I would say when I
It's a
booked
big
it,
deal.
when I booked it, I was like, it was like stepping into like work was like Disneyland. I was just so happy. Like I cannot believe that this finally happened. And I was off book because I've been learning these songs since I was 5.
Five.
So like the other actors were like, wait, are we supposed to be off book? And I was like, no, that's just me because I'm weird.
I like that.
I'm sorry, I'm a nerd. If I love something, I really love it. Like
Right,
it's
and
like
it's
0 to
normal.
100. There's nothing in between. Like I really like I knew it like the back of my hand. First rehearsal, for the rehearsals, for the auditions for that, I think
Where was the audition?
in New York.
Where exactly?
Usually auditions happen like in Midtown.
Okay.
And the theater was this gorgeous, like Broadway-sized theater in New Jersey, the Count Basie Theater. I actually just did a show there, like before I came here. So it's just like, you know, it was a dream because it's like a Broadway-sized theater. It's a 1,500 seater with a gorgeous chandelier.
So what did you sing?
I sang, I don't know if you know Ragtime, something
Which
from
one?
Ragtime, Your Daddy's Son.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually that was one of the things they
the
told me, like, you know,
audition
that really stood out because for them because like I think other people brought things that were not a good fit for the show. Just like, do you know what you're auditioning for? But like, and then like I came in with Your Daddy's Son, and it was just like kind of like a good fit in their head. So that's how I got the part. And then there was callbacks, and then I got the part. That was the first time.
How long did you play Kim in New Jersey and Colorado? Right.
Yeah, so the first one, New Jersey, that was like over 2 weekends. So it was short.
run.
And then Colorado was like almost a 3-month run.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Colorado one was when I did Saigon with Nigel.
But
who
still,
is-
it's Kim. Regardless if it's like weeks or a month, it's still Kim.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yes.
Make us so proud.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
See mga katribo who's with us now.
Oh my gosh.
Mamaya pa, we have 2 more.
All right. So that's you did Miss Saigon and then Repertory Philippines, and I believe you also did concerts or recitals in and outside the Philippines.
Yeah, so I
Do you have
got
anything to share that's kind of memorable or the
Yeah,
most prized thing about that?
so one of the people, you know, I'm a true believer of like work begets work.
Okay.
So like in a lot of these things that like I book next is usually like either I'm recommended or like, oh, you know, you're being thought of, you know, so be kind to everyone. I would say that, be kind
Of
to
course,
everyone you
yeah.
meet, because like, you know, so one of the ladies in the ensemble of that first Miss Saigon was like,
In New Jersey.
in New Jersey, she was like, hey, I'm producing concerts in Tokyo because she's originally from Tokyo. So the name of her company is Sun and Moon Entertainment.
Again, it's Miss Saigon again.
I know. I was like, wow. And she was like,
Really?
can I like
Okay.
contract you to be the main talent for this, you know, like I'm putting up these show tunes concerts.
Okay.
So yeah, so I ended up
She's so
doing.
humble, you know, you have to be kind.
No, I love the energy.
I am kind, but I didn't get that, you know.
No, but I feel like a lot of the opportunities that came my way, it's because like people, you know, like people you encounter remember you and then they recommend you for other stuff.
I'm
So-
sorry. I know we're supposed to introduce Ricky, but I can't help that Ricky is also laughing with us. I'm sorry, but we
Start
just
now.
hang on.
Later, mga katribo, we'll talk about Lora being a producer
Exactly.
and another producer
And another producer.
producer.
So, yeah,
So
that's the
many-
thing.
I think we don't have enough time, but we'll try to squeeze it in a few more minutes. We'll be right back after a short break.
And this break is brought to you by Angkas, Beat the Traffic, Bayad Center, hashtag Bigger Better Younger Bayad, and you can buy it all. Globe, atin ang mundo. Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. SM, we've got it all for you. Smart, live more today. Union Bank, it starts with you.
Infuse yourself with the knowledge needed to hone your business skills. Business Sense, a show where we engage with entrepreneurs, startups, and MSMEs in meaningful discussions on business growth and current marketing trends. Airs every Monday, 10 a.m., only on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now on YouTube. Tune in to Daily Tribune's show aimed at addressing the needs and problems of our OFWs from different corners of the globe. Hear about their plights and success stories every Tuesday and Thursday, 3 p.m., only on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now on YouTube. Straight Talk dives deep into pressing issues of leadership, politics, business, and more. Engage in insightful conversations with industry shakers, government leaders, and trailblazers every Wednesday at 10 a.m. only here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube.
Welcome back, mga katribo, here only on
Spotlight.
Very interesting, very beautiful guest. Beautiful, both of
Gusto
them.
ko yung term, kalog.
And
Love that.
we're so privileged that
And
we-
humble.
Yeah, that they're here with us.
Yes.
So anyway, Lora is one of the 22 Filipino producers of Broadway's Here Lies Love. Of course, everyone knows that.
Yes.
Featured on all Filipino cast.
Correct.
Most recently, she joined the co-producing team of the Broadway.
Okay, you're there.
Yeah, of the Broadway-bound musical Smash, based on the hit TV show with the same name. Oh, I watched that.
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
too. She is also a creative producer for, tama ba?
Latido.
Latido.
Oh, Latido. Yeah, with the accent, Latido. Hirap naman yung theater eh. Productions and most recently produced and performed at a sold-out concert lang naman. Featuring the cast and alumni of, ayun nga, Here Lies Love at New York City's famous Joe's Pub entitled Here Lies Love, a Homecoming Concert.
Wow. So, mga katribo, speaking of producers, we will also be joined by a television, radio, and concert producer who has been in the media and advertising industry for over 30 years.
Wow.
He doesn't look like it. Please welcome, mga katribo. Oh,
Ayan na.
ready na.
Yay, I'm sorry.
Director, actor, singer, and voice-over announcer.
Ang dami, di ba?
Oh, Diyos ko, parang sila lang pinagpala ng Diyos.
Kaya nga, uwi na tayo.
Okay. Okay, mga kachibo, let's all welcome Mr. Ricky Delos Reyes.
Finally!
Ayan na.
Ayan, hindi pa siya.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Welcome to Spotlight. Kasama natin kailan kasi gusto namin siya lang mamaya.
Reserve
Oo.
siya. So,
Save the best for last.
Yes,
Exactly.
of course.
Yeah.
last but not the least, syempre, ito na ang nagbabalik. Ayan na.
Andiyan na ba si Don,
I
si
think so.
Don Mike?
The
Okay.
founder of DMH Mendoza Productions and the co-founder and executive producer, ito na naman, of Latido
Latido.
Production. We're through both entities he's produced on, pataas naman ng prompter, on Broadway, Smash, ayun nga, Here Lies Love, of Broadway Hazing You, and hundreds of cabarets, concerts, theatrical shows. Ang dami naman.
Oo.
And events nationally since 2012. So, welcome back to Spotlight, Don Michael Mendoza, Don Mike.
Don
Good
Mike.
evening ba? Tama ba? Good evening.
Morning
Or
there.
morning.
It's morning
Ayun,
there,
nice to
right?
see you, Don
Oh my
Mike.
gosh.
Hi, good to see you too. Oh my god, it's so early.
Wait,
I hesitated kasi I know it's 2 o'clock there in New York. How are you? Welcome to Spotlight. Welcome
Again.
back. Yeah.
Wait lang, ano muna batiin natin sila kasi
Oo.
nabasa ko kanina Don at saka Lora, nominado kayo, di ba? Ng 3 dyan
Thank
sa
you.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Sa ibahagi naman sa ating mga manonood ang inyong
Yeah.
nomination bago tayo magkwentuhan.
So, just yesterday, okay, Don Mike, I'll let you talk. Sige, you go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Well, oh my God, I don't even know what time it is anymore. We learned within the last 24 hours that our team was nominated for a Drama League Award for best or was outstanding musical revival. Because the Drama League, they count both Broadway and off-Broadway shows. So since they do that, they're considering us a revival rather than an original because Here Lies Love is off-Broadway. But my hope is that we come to the front because a lot of the shows in our category have been around for a long time, and Here Lies Love is one of the newer ones on the list. So fingers crossed that we win the award.
Yeah, we'll
But the fact that
pray.
you're nominated, di ba?
Yes,
That
yes.
nomination. Tapos yun ang kalaban. Oh my God.
Well, being nominated is already an achievement. So
Right.
we congratulate all of you, the three of you, congratulations.
And good luck.
Almost.
Not yet, though.
Kuya, you wanna join?
I did get the call.
Yeah.
So ayan. So kanina, we're talking about you as an actor, singer, and mother. So this time we're gonna talk about you three being
producers. So let us know, tell us, not only us, but everyone watching,
Yeah.
about the shows that you've produced. What's your favorite, if there's any? Because sometimes they don't want to talk about their favorite. Yeah, they don't want to tell people, but the most challenging, what's unforgettable.
Right.
Please share with the Katribos.
Ladies
No,
first.
I'll let you talk first. Because I've been talking for the first 30 minutes. Go ahead.
Let's see. Some of the recent shows I've produced in these past few years, I brought Philippine artists from here to the States,
to the
US.
States.
And I mostly handle the shows in the San Francisco Bay Area. So I produce shows with Morissette, Christian Bautista, Eric Santos, Tito
Mostly
Jose
concerts.
mostly concert. Tito Joe Marichan. And my recent one was probably I think last September with Randy Santiago. With his
That must
guest.
be really fun.
That was a great concert with her guest star LMA Saison.
I
I
missed that
flew her
late.
in. Yes, that was a great
Wow,
show. That was
big
a great
time
show.
here in our show.
Uwi na tayo.
Sila lang ang pinagpala.
Uwi na kami. No, seriously.
Okay,
Wow,
so-
grabe naman pala yung mga pinuproduce.
Oh,
diba?
that's nice. And
Congratulations pa din, diba?
Thank you.
congratulations.
It's a lot of work, but at
I
the end
can
of the
just
day,
imagine.
you're proud of yourself.
Why
Yes.
producing?
Yeah, I was about to ask that
The
too.
three
Yeah.
of you, you're already a successful actress.
Yes.
You have achieved many haven't really achieved. But why did you try producing? And also, same
Yeah.
question to you,
you
Ricky,
first.
and
Okay.
to Don Mike.
Okay, well, for me, because like I have 2 kids now, and I kind of moved into the communication arts. I graduated into.
Now you're
after-
practicing.
Funny thing is, can I just talk about my connection with both Kuya Ricky
Oh,
and
yes,
Don Mike?
please.
Please.
So Don Mike, we met at the set of The Girl Who Left Home. He is the associate producer there, and I was an actress.
Right.
And then we kind of just like collaborated. So until we were doing like a lot of things that was kind of like online producing during the pandemic. And he became my mentor in a way because
Okay.
he was more used to it. He was producing cabarets already. And that's how we kind of found each other, and he got me to do producing for Latido as the creative. Well, it's a different title now. It's community director and like something creative. Right? Not like help me out.
Dog, calling
What is my title? I forget.
For New York.
For New York. So
Okay.
I like do the programming in New York, and he was like, do you want to be, can you do this position? And I was like, what does it entail? And then he basically became my mentor. So I produced 2 cabarets after like doing the online producing. And then the next thing was Broadway, which is insane. Like nobody does that. So I kind of fell into it.
Yeah.
Um,
He's laughing.
using all
And
the
Broadway.
things that, yeah. And then Broadway. 2 cabarets
Yeah,
and
and
then
in Broadway. Uh-oh.
and then and one of those online producing is where we met Kuya Ricky, because Kuya Ricky is one of the executive producers of the Global Filipino Network, which is also like they put up like online shows in Facebook, YouTube as well. YouTube as well, and he was our executive producer for Kabaya New York. So Don Mike and I co-hosted that. So I told you we did a lot of like co-producing, co-hosting together. I did one of his readings that he produced, like as an actress. So like,
Oh my God.
I was like, I had like so much imposter syndrome when he was like, "Can I interview you for my producing podcast?" And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because you're a producer." I was like, "Am I?" So I really like. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say it online. He's my work husband, and I love him so
Yeah,
much.
he said that to
Yeah.
yeah. He also
that.
said yeah.
Yes, I know.
He
So
also
there.
said that to me. She's like my
Work wife.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
let's
Okay,
ask
Don
Dom.
Mike's turn.
So how do you feel that you are the working husband, Laura?
I mean, I feel like we're pretty equal. You know, it's
Okay.
it exactly what she explained. You know, over time we just collaborate on a lot of things, and both of our personalities work really well together. We have a good give and take of like if I'm overwhelmed, she'll take over, and vice versa. And then we have our good, post-event, post-mortem complaining sessions about things that we
Complaining
know.
session. I love that. Bago yun ah.
I will use that.
Yeah,
I will use that too.
We will have a complaining
Complaining
session.
session.
We're each
But,
other's
no,
HR.
yeah, right. So we work well together, and I think our tastes are similar too. So when it comes to like what we think would be popular or something that we know that is worth supporting, we both kind of vibe on that wavelength too.
Okay,
So
that's good.
yeah, and here we are. Like we met, what was that, 2018 on set, and now it's been five,
How
6
many?
years.
5
Oh my
years.
gosh. Yeah. So, and then well, we're going to celebrate when I come there in a few days. The our kind of like work marriage anniversary. Was like
Yeah, that's
we
true.
signed our contract for Here Lies Love together like 2 days ago,
Yeah.
a year ago.
A year ago, April
So,
21st.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how
Wow.
nice! And now a concert has been produced by these three wonderful
Yes.
people. Can you talk about the concert that you're producing or you're produced here in?
I
you
think it's
produce
gonna
here
be
in the-
next week.
It will be.
Yes.
Please talk about it.
Yeah.
You, Ricky, first, please.
So our show is going to be on Monday, which is April 29, and it starts at 7:30. It's going to be at the 19 East in Sucat, Muntinlupa. And we have a array of special guests, including Laura and Don Mike.
Okay.
I'll do my best to watch. I have to clear my schedule. I
I-
cannot
I-
miss this.
Seriously, I wanna watch.
Yeah, please come. You're
yeah.
invited.
Okay, thank you. I wanna watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And a
So.
wide variety of different theater actors.
That's the reason I wanna watch
Oh.
because she knows that.
Oh yeah.
She knows
But
that.
yeah, of course. Why did you think of this
Yes.
concert? What inspired you? Why only now?
I
It act it
The-
came the way this concert came together was really funny. It's like, so last summer I went to Australia, to Sydney, and this same cast was performing Miss Saigon. And I was gonna go, and I sent a text to our Here Lies Love producing thread, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna see the show. Does anybody want me to say hi to anybody?" And Leah Salonga replied, and she said, "Go and talk to Lawrence Mossman, who plays Tui in the show."
right.
I said, "All right, cool." And so afterwards, I met him, and then we all hung out at a restaurant. And then the next day, Lawrence, me, and Sean, who plays the engineer, had lunch together. And I said to them, "Hey, would you ever do a concert? Because I know you all are going to the Philippines. How do you feel about that?" And they said, "That would be amazing. Let's talk about it. Keep in touch." And that was in August, so it's now April. So I said, "Okay, cool." And it was one of those like, will it happen? I don't know. Well, we'll see. We kept in touch. So then I came home again in January, and I started looking at venues. And it turned out that their timing of coming to the Philippines was, this March, or was it March through May? And so then I reached out to them again, and I said, "Do you really want to do this? Because I know you're going there. I can make myself go there, etc." And so then it came to be. So everybody's agreed. Laura and I have been like diligently getting people together. The show is not a Miss Saigon show. I'm going to be clear about that. I got slapped on the wrist for that. But they are special guests, and they're coming to hang out with
Okay.
us, because really it's about presenting Broadway songs for the evening, and doing something for them, at least their night off. They sing the same songs 8 times a week. It's fun for them. And for Laura and I, we're producing our first concert together there. And Kuya Ricky was so nice to jump in and help us with this because I know his expertise is concerts, and kind of the jumping between Manila and here or in the States. And then, yeah, so now we're doing that on Monday and the dream is coming true.
Wonderful.
So
So they're like alumni of Miss Saigon.
Yes.
And all of a sudden they were just sitting there enjoying probably some drinks.
You're
And they
right.
thought of that since they are coming to Manila.
Yes.
And they just thought about how convenient. You guys, it seems like God is doing everything for you guys, putting you all together. So it's just like a homecoming of everyone, literally homecoming to Manila.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And Laura, who's performing with you?
So, and to add to what he said,
Yeah, please.
so like it's like the go in betweens between
getting
September, between September to April.
I told ya.
Was like when he told me that idea, I was like, oh my God, I'll come home on my birthday to do this concert with
On
you.
Friday, it's
Oh,
your birthday.
It is my birthday on Friday, and I wanted to do a birthday cabaret anyway. Like if I were in New York now, that's probably would have been
Right.
what Latido NYC would do. But I was like, but he said, let's. Do you want to do this like Miss Saigon? It's not a Miss Saigon concert. Oh my God, we're gonna get sick. It's not. Do you want to do this concert
okay.
with our friends? With
Yeah,
our
like
friends.
homecoming.
Homecoming, our friends. Oh my God.
And who are you?
So yeah, so like, and then so when he told me that, I was like, Nigel was my Chris when I did
Oh
Miss
my
Saigon.
God.
Yeah,
Nigel.
so I was like, well, special shout out to my friend Nigel because he helped us a lot,
Okay.
like with getting names and like
Right.
getting emails and like just being kind of like the go in between from when he had the idea in September all the way to now. Like even if like I just need a quick question answered, like Nigel was my go-to person. And I'm so glad that we've been friends all this time.
So
10 years.
nice, so nice to
Yeah,
have
since,
that.
since we've done the show together.
Yeah, we have to say this lang, mga katibo. Nigel is actually the Chris currently
Yes.
playing in Manila, so he's gonna be on the show, right,
Yes.
with you. So it's a reunion.
Of
you know.
sorts.
sorts,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is a reunion.
Homecoming.
It's a homecoming.
Yeah, it's a
reunion
homecoming.
It's the
right.
reunion of us three, Kabaya, New York. Here we go.
We truly appreciate that you guys can share your talent with us because we can just hear from the news and from maybe write up in articles that you guys are doing very well, but it would be really wonderful
Yes.
sharing your talents.
And also,
With your family and friends. And thank you, Dawn. That was really
and
fantastic.
one more thing, it's actually a perfect timing because again, it's a Filipino talent. There's again, I'm sorry, I have to say this. There's Miss Saigon currently running Filipinos, and then
Yes.
there's another one here. It's a homecoming concert with some of the Miss Saigon artists, which you should watch. Actually, there's also Kiara, I guess, right?
Kiara, isn't it? Natasha Dumlao.
Yeah, right.
Who are the other Philippines? Lawrence, of course.
Right.
Lawrence.
So
and-
Kiara is the Gigi in Miss Saigon currently in Manila, and then Lawrence is the Toy of Miss Saigon. So it's
Yes.
gonna be like, so
gonna be an
watch
exciting
it.
time.
Wow.
And they're singing
So
songs that are
exciting.
not Miss Saigon.
Oh,
So
it
Right.
should not
like-
be Miss Saigon because we have to appreciate the talent
Right.
that they are. Not just Miss Saigon because these people are so talented,
Right.
and we need to know. We are so glad that they're sharing their talents with us. If other nationalities, foreigners, appreciate them, then we should.
Right.
The more we should appreciate, and
for coffee. And prior to that, when he was in Manila, when he did Les Mis.
Okay, that was
Oh, the
2016 or
Les Mis.
17
Yeah.
with Rachel
Before the
Ann
pandemic.
Gaul.
Yes,
I
yes.
watched that.
Well, she. I know. I always
She
call
knows
her,
that.
she. She loves shows and Broadway, and she's our go-to girl. Go-to girl.
Ah!
I will have a nice merienda later.
No, wala na tayo sa show. Mag-overtime na tayo. Kakanta tayo.
It's okay.
No,
So
seriously.
anyway,
Uh,
we're so excited and we're just so happy you
Manunod
guys are
talaga
here.
ako, promise.
Oh.
Ako talaga, promise.
It's gonna be a
Wow.
fun night, and like the way Don, Mike, and I do things, we just have good chemistry on stage. Like I don't know, we make it fun.
And we'll
right?
see. Hopefully there
there's-
may be a second.
Don't be saying something.
Yeah.
Go, please.
There's going to be surprises through the night,
there.
like this isn't like it's not what we call a park and bark where you come and you watch people sing. Like Laura and I have already talked about, like, how are we going to make this? I think it's because of Here Lies Love. We're like, how are we going to make this concert immersive? How is it going to happen all around everybody? Like, how are we going to make it different? So it's exciting and not just like I come, I watch a concert, that was fun, and now we leave. It'll be interactive, it'll be exciting. The music that was chosen for the concert is a big variety of a lot of different things. So definitely don't miss it.
I'm already looking forward to the second the repeat. Okay, we have so much. I'm getting more and more excited. We have so much things to discuss and share with you, and we would like later on. I will give them the chance to promote and invite you guys. We'll be right back after a short break.
And this break is brought to you by Angkas, Beat the Traffic, Bayad Center, Hashtag Bigger Better Younger Bayad, and you can buy it all. Globe, atin ang mundo. Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. SM, we've got it all for you. Smart, live more today. Union Bank, it starts with you.
Infuse yourself with the knowledge needed to hone your business skills. Business Sense, a show where we engage with entrepreneurs, startups, and MSMEs in meaningful discussions on business growth and current marketing trends. Airs every Monday, 10 a.m., only on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now on YouTube. Tune in to Daily Tribune's show aimed at addressing the needs and problems of our OFWs from different corners of the globe. Hear about their plights and success stories every Tuesday and Thursday, 3 p.m., only on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now on YouTube. Straight Talk dives deep into pressing issues of leadership, politics, business, and more. Engage in insightful conversations with industry shakers, government leaders, and trailblazers every Wednesday at 10 a.m. only here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page and Tribune Now in YouTube.
Welcome back. We're just talking about the time, how time really flies. We have so much. Well, again, welcome back to the show. We have Laura, we have Rick, and we have Don Mike.
Right.
And we're talking about their homecoming concert. And while they're talking about it, my mind is already working and looking forward to the repeat. Yeah, so anyway,
Please.
please invite our mga katribos, we call them katribos, our
Saan tatawag para bumili ng ticket?
how can they watch the show? Where can they possibly get the tickets? I don't know if you can mention the cost of the ticket. I'm not so sure, but it's all up to you guys.
Kuya Ricky, go.
All right, so you can catch our show again at the 19 East in Sucat, Muntinlupa, this coming Monday.
Is it Sucat Paranaque?
It's Sucat Muntinlupa, what they say. Even though
Oh.
it's
I don't
Muntinlupa
know.
or Paranaque?
they call it Muntinlupa.
Oh my God.
Oh, really?
Sukat kasi, Sucat
May
has...
dalawang area?
Remember, we had AIF in Sucat, Muntinlupa.
There, yung nakakasama, yung
Oh,
nakakasama.
remember?
I have to
Okay,
check.
And there's
got it.
also Sucat Paranaque.
Pero I know it's Paranaque lang.
Oo.
Okay.
Yes, I'm from Paranaque.
Thank
So
you
it's
for
the same though. It's the same as
Let's say, pero I think yung area.
I'm glad
Yeah, we
Clear
had
that
the
out.
Asian Innovation Forum in Sucat,
Yeah, no, Muntinlupa.
Okay.
Nawala ako.
Okay, please continue.
So that's on Monday, April 29 at 7:30, and you can get tickets at ticketworld.com.ph.
Oh, Ticket
And
World.
we have 3 sections for you. We have our VIP section, which is about 3,500. We have the preferred seating, which is 2,500, and the general admission is about 2,000.
Okay.
So,
Nakatuwa naman, napaka-New Yorker nung 3,500. Sorry.
3,500.
Ako lang naman kita. I know
well, I
that.
think
3,500.
most of the Filipinos here, based here, are already
I know,
familiar
di
with
ba?
that.
Kasi
How much is it?
makasosyal,
3,500.
3,500
Oh,
pesos.
diba? Yung sa grand, di ba? Yung sa grand, mga ganun.
No, I
Kaya
like-
sorry, I'm just joking.
Kasi social yung concert. Charot.
Okay,
may mga foreigners sa concert.
exactly.
So,
Or social
3,500.
Okay, so any parting words? Each one of you, anyone
have
can start.
shows,
Any
yeah.
other else that you'd like to
Aside
promote?
from-
If
yeah.
you want, invite them to follow your social media.
I have a show coming, but I can't mention who it is. It's a very, very big, popular artist.
I can't. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna mention. I don't want to be cold.
Hopefully, in a few weeks, I'll make the announcement.
Okay, so
good
we'll
luck
make,
on that.
San Francisco,
Good luck on that.
California.
we'll make the announcement here as well.
Yes.
Next week. Okay.
For me, my other day job is I'm executive producing my aunt Lora Nicolas Olaes' podcast. It's called the Lora Nicolas Podcast. It's coming out in May. We're like 12 episodes in, but it's coming out in May, so please look out for that online and follow her at Lora Nicolas Olaes on Facebook and Instagram. And apart from that, I am co-producing I'm co-producing Smash. I was like, what is the show that I'm co-producing?
Dami naman kasi.
I'm co-producing Smash on Broadway on 2025, also with Don Mike. And so that's coming next year, so look out for that. Once the Here Lies Love cast recording comes out, please also look out for that. Download it, listen to it on loop. There's also the film that we were in, The Girl Who Left Home. It's in Amazon, in Apple, in Vudu, Google Play. Just you could download, you could actually buy the movie. Ano pa plug ko? Sandali. Don Mike, you go. Meron pa. May isa pa eh. Go ahead, Don Mike.
Si John, yeah.
May isa pa eh.
Si Don pa.
Multi-hyphenate. For me, kind of same vein. My podcast was on a break. It's coming back in May for in the States. It's called Asian American History Month, or AANHPI month. So it's called Producing While Asian. It's on any place you find podcasts, Apple Plus, Google Play, Spotify, all of that. Starting out in May with conversations with my fellow co-producers and producers of Here Lies Love, talking about our marker in history being the biggest Filipino producing cohort on Broadway. So that's coming back. I'm co-producing with Lora, like we said, on Smash, opening spring 2025. I'm co-producing a lot of things. There's a children's show that I'm debuting in the fall in Washington, D.C. I can't say where it's happening yet because the contract hasn't said, but that we can announce it yet. But it's a children's show called Spells of the Sea. It's written by a Filipina. Very heartwarming story about, sounds sad, loss, but it's a really good show. And then also a few readings coming up of new musicals in development. Monster Mash is one of them. It's like a Halloween-themed high school show. And then a couple of other things. I'm on the team for if you've heard of the book Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, they're turning that into a musical, so it's doing its out-of-town run in Chicago. And then another musical called Becoming Nancy, that's doing an out-of-town tryout in London. Both of those Broadway bound at some point. And also Latinos Cabarets, where if you're in the States, check us out in Pittsburgh, DC, New York, LA, Las Vegas, and we're adding Chicago and Austin, Texas.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's the one I forgot. So in New York, I'm producing Latino.
Nakakaloka ka, girl.
It's what's the title? Breaking Barriers and AANHHN PI. Oh my God, I'm forgetting what it is.
Okay.
And it's an Asian American Pacific Heritage Month celebration. So
Buti
there
na
you
lang siya
go.
yung producer. Kung hindi siya producer, award ka. Mas parang magaling ka, girl.
And, Ricky and, of course, Lora and John Mike, don't hesitate to call us
Yes,
if there's
ma'am.
anything that you'd like us to promote for you. It would be really a pleasure, really
Yes.
an honor to be promoting your shows. We're so proud. We're so proud of you guys and what
Yes.
you've become. And I hope you'll be an inspiration to the young ones and, to pursue their dreams no matter what. Yeah.
Kulang yung oras
So,
natin.
ayoko
Kaya nga.
pa mag-say ng goodbye eh. Pwede bang hindi?
Tayong sisibakin. Pag hindi natin ginawa, sisibakin tayo pareho.
Oh my
So
God.
anyway, thank you so much, our dear Don. Well, for those who don't know, Don Mike is my nephew. Yeah, very, very close to.
Thanks, Tita,
to,
for having us.
Thanks for having us. Please come to New York.
We will. I hope I would be able to come sometime this year or early next year and watch the show. And of course, Ricky, love to meet you finally.
Yes.
And of course,
Nice
my
to meet
adopted
you.
niece, Lora here. We're so honored
Yes,
and
thank you.
privileged and so happy that you guys are here.
Yes,
had
thank
fun.
you. It was so great to meet you.
We will watch the show.
Definitely.
And Katribo, please, can we say again the link where they can buy the ticket?
Ticket.
Ticketworld.com.ph.
There you have it. ticketworld.com.ph. Okay, mga katribo, we hope that you had fun. Very seldom you can put these beautiful people
Right.
all together in one show. So we're so lucky, thank God. So there you have it, mga katribo. And of course, we really hope you enjoyed this. We did. You enjoyed the show. And this is Chingkee Mangcucang.
And I am Kim Sancha.
And this has been your Spotlight.